Hey, congratulations, you did the right thing clicking on the link. Now, if you want to do yourself a favor, watch the rest of the videos. Once you finish watching the rest of the videos, go buy yourself a kettlebell and meet me Facebook Live weekday mornings, 6 a.m. for the Swingers Club. There it is. This is today's bonus exercise. Good luck with that one. Today we're going to work on the side bend series, the windmills. We've got the low windmill, the high windmill, and the bent press are the three techniques, three of the techniques that are done in that sequence. The one we're going to start with is the low windmill, and it supposes that you're reaching down to pick up a piece of a weight, something off the ground, putting your body under load to the side. Now, we've figured out how to keep our back straight when we sit back into our hips, right? But when it comes to bending to the side, people automatically want to start bending the back. What we're going to do is we're going to turn our feet 45 degrees, and you're going to, I'll show you from behind, keep your back straight, keep your back leg straight, bend the knee to the side you're moving to, but keep your back from head to tailbone straight. Now, there's going to be a tendency to want to shift this way. What you want is for this leg to angle the other way. So technique looks like this. My hip goes this way, and then when I want to, and I grab the kettlebell when I want to rise, my hip goes back in the other direction. So with the kettlebell, you put the kettlebell on the inside, closer to 1 foot, turn the feet towards it 45 degrees. The back leg stays straight, the front knee bends. You're going to take this front hand and put it on the inside of your thigh, palm forward, and push your hip away. Grip the kettlebell, and then push the hip forward. You need to tighten your core. Same thing on the other side. You're going to put the kettlebell closer to the other foot, right next to it. Turn the feet towards the kettlebell. Fold into the hip. Keep your back straight. The back leg is going to go back. Front knee is going to bend. This hand on the inside of the thigh. Arm is straight. Shoulder in the socket. Down, grip the kettlebell. Now the hip moves this way to rise. Kick the hip back to go down. You want to think like you're hitting a car door shut, keeping that back leg straight, like so. Now, the high windmill is exactly the same technique. This one requires a little bit more stability. The way we're going to practice this first is we'll do it without the kettlebell. Hand to the inside of the thigh, stretch all the way down. Now you're going to take the other hand and you're going to go straight up into the sky. Looks like the triangle pose from yoga. Yes, same technique. This technique, the weight's going to be in the upper hand, right? And you're going to rise to a lockout position, right? what you can do here is bend the arm so that the elbow comes down to the knee. And that's as far down as I want you to go. Later on, as you stretch, you can, in a controlled fashion, move lower until perhaps you can get your hand on the floor or even lower. But for now, the elbow resting on the knee, rising back up. With the kettlebell, looks like so. I start from a pressed position, turn the feet away from the kettlebell, hand on the inside of the thigh, kick the hip back, looking up at the kettlebell. Never take your eyes off the kettlebell when it is above your head in these positions. The way for you to get information about where that kettlebell is moving, right? If it starts to move forward, I have to be able to see it. Don't rely right now just on being able to feel it. Watch it. To do this exercise properly, you have to fire your lats hard. Don't just seat the shoulders. You have to fire the outside layer of muscles on the whole upper torso to stabilize everything. The only thing that's moving when you're doing this exercise is the legs and hips to make the action happen. And the lats have to be fired, and they're going to change as you go. It's going to be like one's going to release as the other one fires to do the exercise. So there it is. This is the windmill series. So far, we've done the low windmill and the high windmill. We're going to do the bent press as a separate exercise, but this one takes a while to really get. Do it against the wall, keeping yourself nice and flat, and do it without a kettlebell for a while till you get the action down. And then make sure, like I said, make sure that you keep your core fired. This is a really good way to hurt your back if you don't keep everything in line and fired. Put the stick against your back, have somebody watch you. Make sure, don't kid yourself. Okay, guys, happy lifting. Congratulations on watching to the end. Do that with the rest of the videos, and you might just get your shit together. You know, nobody gets out of here alive. But the kettlebells are like the fountain of fucking youth, man. If you do this stuff regularly, it will change your life. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, comment below, make sure you turn notifications on, and share this on your page, man. Thanks.